Well, joining me now from Singapore is Rajiv Biswas. He is the Asia-Pacific chief economist at S&P Global Market Intelligence. Rajiv, Shinzo Abe, as we know, sought to lift Japan's economy out of chronic deflation with his bold Abenomics policies. Do you think that will be his lasting legacy?
It's a day of great tragedy for Japan and for the world to have lost such a great leader. He was a very highly regarded statesman all around the world, and very much so in the Asia Pacific. And I do think that his lasting legacy, apart from being that great statesman, is also his policy, the three arrows of Abenomics, which were very familiar to economists all around the world. He entered office in 2012 with this vision of having these three arrows of fiscal policy, monetary policy, and structural reforms for the Japanese economy to try to revive and boost the Japanese economy after many years of relatively weak growth. And I think he made quite a substantial success of those policies against very challenging circumstances. And I think he will be very much remembered for his tremendous commitment to delivering those. I remember him giving a speech in Singapore about Abenomics and his three arrows, and I was very impressed by his deep commitment and passion to try to rebuild the Japanese economy.
And looking back, how did his economic policies with Abenomics affect the global economy?
I think one of the important achievements of Abenomics is the structural reform arrow, because one of the areas where I think Japan's been very successful under Abenomics is in playing a key role in trade liberalization. He put Japan at the forefront of trade liberalization in the Asia-Pacific region. Japan was playing a key role in the creation of the CPTPP trade agreement, which entered force in 2018. And is now going from success to success, with the UK and China having applied to join CPTPP. But also Japan's been also playing a key role in the RCEP trade agreement amongst 15 countries that started in January 2022. So he really did advance the cause of Japan in terms of boosting growth through trade liberalization. But he also did many other things through Abenomics, including increasing female workforce participation and opening up Japan to greater foreign worker participation as well. So I think there's very many lasting achievements that he has delivered, which will help the Japanese economy for many years to come.
Yeah, and how will that set up Japan's economy going forward? What does the future of it look like under these policies?
Well, there's no doubt Japan does face tremendous challenges because of demographics. Japan's population has been declining since 2010. So a lot of these policies are focused on trying to boost economic growth and boost productivity against quite a tall order, I think, of falling population. So I think boosting productivity is going to be fundamental to continue to keep Japan at the forefront of technology and innovation is going to be very important. And I do recall one of the things that he talked about in his speech in Singapore back in, maybe 8 years ago, was very much about opening up Japan for tourism. And in those days, international tourism was still relatively a small part of the Japanese tourist sector. But during his term of office, really, Japan made huge strides to opening up its economy for tourism from all over the world. And I think that will be another lasting legacy beyond when the pandemic is well and truly behind us, that Japan is now very, very open for tourism from all over the world. And that will be quite important in driving the economy forward, in addition to the advanced sectors like technology and innovation that Japan's been very good at for many decades.
All right, Rajiv Biswas joining us from Singapore. Thank you.